in Nebraska and to play some of the games immortals have called home. Johnny the Jet, Frazier, Crouch, Rozier, and many, many more have built this Big Red legacy as this crowd is ready to cheer on their beloved Cornhuskers. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Auburn Tigers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Huskers will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Auburn's offense comes onto the field first today. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Offense changing the play. Back to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement change impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Turning it on. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Love the 3rd down call. Throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the first.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Gets it out quickly. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gonna look downfield again. He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And you're not going to see many of those. And that's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult.
He's got it. First down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well stick with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got it in the middle is Reed. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Cornhuskers have their offense in high gear. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on them.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier set. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Punt is on its way. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fired. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness is going to get tested.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Cherry. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping and 10. From the gun to Gill, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Orlando. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
On 2nd and 10, he full wide out set, trips right. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Fires to the wideout. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. They'll run the screen. Makes one man miss. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit...
He lets one fly deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Buys a little time. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Throws to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. So the offense accepts the 15-yard penalty after that special teams miscue. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snagged out of the air. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And for the 2nd time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Orlando. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back.
Pass interference.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed on the outside, it's Cantrell. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Cantrell. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man downfield. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Washington. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch near the 50. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So here comes the Auburn offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He's looking deep. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Auburn.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up 14 over North Carolina. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Washington. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Finds his big tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. The kick is on its way. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Orlando. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Looking to throw on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle. It's Orlando. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Oh, the attempt is no good. Still up by 8 after the miss. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, back to the sea of red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing.
Breaks into the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Huskers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. It's a draw. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The give to the tailback. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Dropping back, it's Washington. Bringing the heat. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Huskers are marching down the field. Give to the single back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Off play action. Fires to the big fella. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. The give to the back. He's not defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Might be changing the route. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down a throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And his first throw here is incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. They've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
The Cornhuskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reeves. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. They're working that left side. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete.
hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Going for it all. Makes the grab on the left side. Here he goes. Touchdown, Auburn. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Now the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cornhuskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they get the first down, going for it on 4th and 1, and they're in that fringe area right now in their opponent's territory. So important for them to keep the momentum going because they've got to be thinking, we're scoring points here. We're going to pay this drive off.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead is now back down to 9. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wideout. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Orlando. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Auburn lines up quickly.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Off the play fake on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Reels it in down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Washington. Fires to the middle. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Hold. Defense.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Oh, he almost picked that one off. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep
shot for the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Not a lot the defense could do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Orlando. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Back to throw, it's Washington. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He's going to look for a man on third and short. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down.
Defensively on 3rd and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get to at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath.
Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservatives.
A shot toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide-out set. Trips right. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slip.
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. One more play to pad the stats. To throw, it's Washington. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.